I mean, what I always say is profit's profit, but yeah. Yeah, it seems like the markets were really easy to trade these past 2 days while I was on vacation, man. I mean, obviously bearish, you probably could have just bought puts and rode that all the way down. Same with Friday. I guess that's AMD, but same thing with SPY for the most part, you know? Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's gonna open up low. It's opening up down 2%, so right around this 298.14. So it's opening up like right around here. Um, yeah, definitely has room to drop a lot further. We'll see if it gets bought up though. If we see it drop anymore, I'm actually gonna end up going in heavy on those SPY calls that are like 4 months out expiration. Yeah, Phantom. Honestly, that's not a bad idea, man. Just with how volatile things are gonna be, just play what you're best at playing, you know? That's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm probably gonna be sticking with like AMD, Apple, SPY, SQ, probably Starbucks as well. That's gonna be my game plan for today. Yeah, Kev. I mean, it's up to you, man. Like I was saying earlier, guys, this 86.41 mark is huge on SQ. You guys see how many rejections it got off of it? Like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, and I guess eight right here. Pretty wild. I guess there's another bounce here. Whatever. Dang, Phantom. That's an L, man. Mm. Coffee is so weak today. I got home pretty late last night, so I didn't want to like, start brewing the coffee last night. So I just did a quick cup this morning. So Kevin, just curious, what's with the name change? It's now Kevin Fan. Is Fan your last name or? Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. That makes sense. Oh, and ding, ding, ding. Market is open. Theoretically, now is a great time to buy AMD calls. Will I though? Right now, probably not. With how volatile the market's going to be today, I'm probably staying away for the first 10 or 15 minutes or so. Nice GK. Hmm. Safwan, I mean, it's totally up to you what you want to do with them. Personally, I'm still really bullish on AMD. Obviously, I have those longer expirations. I have those 626s, but 290s, 5 puts ready. Yeah, I mean, I think obviously the next support for SPY is that like 296 area. There's definitely some room to run, but kind of sketchy to me. We may see another dead cat bounce. Like we saw dead cat bounces quite a bit. Like say when we dropped that little bit there, we saw a little dead cat bounce before we absolutely died. Same again here. Um, that's a good question, Alicia. Phantom, are you planning on doing those spy puts as a swing or is it day trade? Yeah, it's probably a smart move. So Buzzo, that wasn't an actual alert. That was like a test alert, right? That was like a test signal. Yes, sir. I think it's going to do that every day. So any like key level alerts that you see before market opens are all always going to be tests, right? It'll only ever send out those alerts during market hours. Oh yeah. SPY dropped big, I guess. Oof. Whoa. Zoom is pumping right now. I wonder do you guys know if there's any news on this or what's going on here? You know, guys, this could be a really interesting play to get into here. I'm thinking about it personally. Hmm. I'm interested in this. I guess that was its all-time high there, like 232.59-ish, 232.07. Hmm. You guys said Thinkorswim is bugging out right now? Dang, so is Robinhood. That's always frustrating. It's never fun when the brokers are doing weird stuff, gotta say. We might have been late to the boat on Zoom. And I mean, you guys can play it, but the contracts that I was looking at for Zoom were like $900 each. So I mean, it's up to you guys, but probably not what I'm gonna do. Ooh, let's see here. SQ 86.43 mark coming up. I like that play. So let's get ready here. It looks, here's my problem right now, guys. This is why everything is high risk, is we don't know with this spy pump, right? We don't know if this is a total, dead cat bounce, or if this is a legit pump. You know what I mean? So I would, I'm pretty cautious to get into anything right now. Ooh, there was a key level alert, someone said. Peloton long. Did Peloton finally break? Please tell me it did. Oh no. Okay, it's still got a little bit of room. until I was planning on entering, but whew, it's right at those highs, guys. So Peloton is looking like the trade of the day today. Not gonna lie. Where is Peloton? Oh, here she is. Guys, we have to move her up. She looks too good to stay down there on the watch list. No, we aren't entering, guys. I mean, you guys can enter. It's a key level alert. They're rarely wrong. Where did it signal at? 49.115? Yeah, it's signaled to enter right here. If you are going to enter Peloton, well, actually, I mean, it's below the entry right now, GK, for Peloton. Well, I'm just curious as to why it pumped so hard here. Yeah, I think I'm going to enter it, but just super lightly, guys. That's probably my plan, at least. The spreads are nice. Um, they're looking like good contracts. So I think the biggest hurdle for Peloton is going to be that 49.62 area. Even sooner than that, honestly, though. Like, it looks like it kind of already broke above that huge support there. Holy smokes. I'm already up 20% on that Peloton contract I bought. Wow. I agree. There's always another. Best to play today safe. Oh, why is Peloton pumping so much? Do you guys know? I am beyond confused. This market sometimes, man, it makes absolutely zero sense. Well, Peloton's at an all-time high right now. So I took those 619 $50 calls. I got in at 1.7 Mary Rose, and they're currently at 2.1. See, it's always these that I'm like, oh, I wish I hadn't gone so light. But once again, playing safe. I might just TP here, honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna TP. All right, cool. I took profit on it. Oh, that's why they pumped, huh? Well, I mean, Peloton above, break of the all-time high there. I wonder how Zoom ended up playing out. Kind of wish I got into it. Doesn't look like it did great, I guess. So whatever. Woo. Not gonna lie, if Peloton pulls back again, I'm gonna enter. Yo, what's up, Phantom? CLDR. I guess I'll check it out for you guys. Oh, this is the one that we were playing the other day, where we got into those huge boosts. I mean, I remember the options didn't have that bad of spreads. So you'd probably be fine in terms of spreads. I don't know what you're thinking here, whether you're thinking of like calls or puts or whatever, but I think their options move pretty reasonably, so I wouldn't be opposed to playing it personally. Phantom, if you want to enter CLDR CLDR calls, I guess I'd enter them with you. Ugh. Still traumatized from the last time you did it, Phantom? Yeah, somehow Boeing did work out for you. Are you talking on Peloton Meep? No, I didn't enter. I was looking for more of a pullback. I think Peloton's probably going to boost. I'm not going to lie. I took my money though. I got in at 1.7, out at 1.2. I'm fine with it. Yeah. It is at an all-time high though right now. I would personally expect it to pump some more, but that's me. Microsoft bounce off of VWAP here, guys, if you're interested. Time to go through the watch list. Bro, Uber's been getting absolutely slaughtered lately. It does look like it's found a pretty decent support area from 31.07 to 30.88. I personally don't think it's a bad investment long term. Um, that's just me though. Do you guys want some long-term plays right now? Like I'm talking, we'd hold them for at least 2 weeks. When I say long-term, you guys like the long-term plays? Okay. I gotta go on vacation again. Going on vacation pretty soon, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, what I'll say first off is I really like um, Uber long term. That's looking like a nice play. Obviously people are going to start using Uber again once when this whole coronavirus thing is over. We know that. Geez, the market is so mixed right now, guys. There's green, and then there's big red, and then there's some big green. Oh, what did you read about Uber this morning? Just curious. If Uber can clear this point right here, keep above that 31.7, I'll probably enter some long terms. Uber calls here look really good, guys. Just a heads up. Many crickets. Peloton is boosting right now. What the heck? Let's see how SPY reacts to that 300.25 mark, guys. Where did my Uber go? Nice. You make some money on it? Nice. That's good. Geez, toss still isn't working properly. That's unfortunate. What's it doing that's wrong? Oh, it's just going slow? Oof. I do like Uber to the upside for today at least. You know, it broke a pretty strong resistance there, guys. Is AMD ripping? Yeah. Good for AMD. That's what we wanted to see. Well, safe to say we missed the Zoom calls. What was that at? 235.2. You guys want to enter in Zoom with that key level alert bot? Yeah, it's very risky for sure. Could play out though. I might enter one just super lightly here. Just because the bot said so. I do like that the bot signals everybody when it does something now. Dude, really? I entered CLDR Phantom. I should probably take profit on it now that I think about it. I'm up pretty bigly. Did we TP on AMD yet? No, I think with AMD breaking this, it's got some room to the upside. Yeah. No, it definitely wouldn't be a bad time to get into AMD calls now. Just broke a pretty big resistance there, so I would definitely not call it a bad time to. Cool. Ready those SPY calls. Yeah. If SPY breaks 300, I think it's going to go to the moon personally. Alicia, we are currently in 626 $60 calls. My average is pretty low on them, but what the heck, Facebook? Facebook looks like it's got room to go to the upside, guys. Mm. Twitter alert? No, I didn't see that. Did it alert long? Let's see what the key level alert was for Twitter. 33.855. Oh, it looks good. I might enter that as well. I wonder what Facebook is doing. Facebook was pumping last time I looked at it. Holy smokes. Facebook. Whoa. Attaway, Buzzo. Let's go, man. That's awesome. Oh, there's so much going on in the market right now. Gotta calm down a little bit here. SBY is about to enter a moon mission for sure. Guaranteed. Actually, I shouldn't say guaranteed because nothing's guaranteed, but so one thing I'm looking at right now, guys, is SPY 619 302 calls. Just everything is so high risk today, guys. A and B is doing nicely though. Not gonna lie. SPY 619, 302 calls. I did just enter those SPY 619, 302 calls. Average was 4.38. I did just enter SPY calls here, guys. Oh, this will be a quick scalp, most likely. Once again, super high risk, guys. Like I said in that thing, like if you can't lose money, then don't enter it because everything right now is super, super, super high risk right now. And the options are moving really strangely. Dude, no, now Charles Schwab is slowing down on me. What is going on right now? Are your guys' brokers still going all whack? Yeah, dude, same with Schwab. Ooh, guys, I'm gonna take profit here on SPY. Quick 20 bucks per contract. Maybe more than that if Schwab will let me sell. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Go. Dude, Schwab just screwed me. We were up so bigly on that. And then it just freaking wouldn't let me sell. Yeah, I just took profit on that SPY call, by the way, guys. Toss is still messing, huh? Yeah, I think I got out right around 4.5, Alicia. I do have like one runner still, but it's basically just profits from my other. Yeah, see, those options are at 4.5 right now. 4.53 actually. No, we missed square breaking that. Gosh darn it. That actually makes me really upset. That's my fault, but still. Dang. Oh, you did, Alicia? Yeah. No worries there. Can't believe we just missed out on SQ. Rip. Oh well, there's always more trades. Isaac, what do you mean you're switching to Robin Hood? Don't turn to the dark side. Oh, that's freaking awesome. LOL. BYND is a freaking workhorse, as always. Am I still in AMD? Yes, I am. And I am actually positive on my position right now. How's our little buddy Peloton doing for us? Whoa. Dude, if it breaks 50.26, it's going to go to the moon. It's got some really high volume on it, too. You guys want a high risk play? Or nah? Are you guys not about that right now? Sure. All right, I'm looking at Peloton, like either 50, $51 calls. I'll say choose your own strike depending on how much you want to risk. But Peloton 619 calls. Yeah, it bounced right off of that sub. Oh, what did I just click that did that? Oh, now it's at Zoom. Oh, that's what I did. Cool. I did just enter some Peloton calls super lightly, guys, because it's high risk. I personally chose the $51 strikes. And yes, I did that on the small account. This is a high risk play for sure, guys. We basically are just looking, if we break 50.27, we're going to go to the freaking moon. So, yeah, AMD is doing nicely. Ooh. Did you guys enter Peloton, or are you guys not trying to get into some high risk stuff right now? You entered it? Cool. Once again, it is a high risk play. Hopefully you're practicing proper risk management on this one. But we basically, the reason why it's so high risk is because we're basically waiting for this to break 50.26, right? So we're kind of hopping the gun, getting in early here. So you know how it goes. AMD's boosting that away. Man, this coffee is just not hitting the same today, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. The coffee just ain't doing it. Go get 15 pumps, pull a Kevin, get a 15 pump, whatever he does, Frappuccino, something like that. Yeah. SPY is actually doing really well today. Congrats to SPY. AMD looks nice. Also, hey guys, watch out here for a 3-bar play here on AMD. Right? Remember I taught you guys that not too long ago? The 3-bar plays are pretty deadly. No, so this would be a 3-bar play to the upside, right? Because it's a big green candle, which means that the 3-bar has to be to the upside, or else it's not a 3-bar play. I mean, I could probably explain it right now. I would need to probably find an example to explain it. I wonder if Peloton has an example. No, I don't see any 3-bars on Peloton. Oh. Peloton's a funny guy. Ooh. What would be support on Peloton? Well, it's kind of in no man's land right now. I'm not going to lie. But right about where it's at now is no man's land. Or I mean support, like right at this, probably like 49.18 area. Ooh. I can't believe we missed SQ. That would have been so much money. Oh well, though. We'll get more of them. Yeah, it seems like we're just seeing the whole market kind of sell off here a little bit. NVIDIA at 360 resistance. So you're saying there's a resistance at 360? So like right there. And also bounce. Yeah, it actually does look like that's a pretty solid resistance line on NVIDIA right now. If it breaks that, I think Moon Mission is a go, personally. Yeah, right around there. It looks good. Honestly, that's a really clean resistance line, Buzzo. Nice job finding that. I would probably play the break of this personally. Or the bounce, I suppose. Bounce would be good too. CLDR to the down. What's your thought process there on taking CLDR to the downside? Anyway, Buzzo, I do like that NVIDIA resistance. I really do. I'm thinking about playing it. All right. Thank you, Bozo. I really like that resistance on NVIDIA. So yeah, I would like to play this upside. Phantom, what's wrong with NVIDIA? Oh, yeah. NVIDIA is definitely a big guy to play. Well, my account's not doing terribly. I'm up exactly 1.01% on my account today. So I ain't mad about it. Where's the video again? Trying to remember where it is on my watch list. Oh, just kidding. Kevin, I gotta say, I did make a pretty decent amount today. So I'm okay with it. Big red incoming. Holy smokes. SPY, dead cat bounce. Probable. Not gonna lie, man. SPY puts right now, I mean, definitely a bear market, it feels like. Also, though, I would probably wait for VWAP, see how it reacts against VWAP before you get SPY puts. Ah, shoot, bro. What do you mean by Schwab froze you? Uh-oh. That's an L, man. Mm. The one good thing about having the weak coffee is I don't get my normal coffee jitters. You know what I mean? It's a good thing for sure. Where is AMD? Yeah, the 3-bar play never formed. The first and second bar looked good, right? So we saw here. You guys want me to explain the 3-bar play really quickly? Or you guys don't want any free game right now? You want the free game. Okay. 3-bar play. So basically, let me pull out our little drawing tool. Whee. Okay, beautiful. So basically, cool. 3-bar play, right? So we see, I'm actually going to draw down here for you guys. So we see, first off, we see a bullish engulfing. Not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily have to be a bullish engulfing, but just a big green candle, right? So big green candle, boom, right? That's a big green candle. Next candle, we want to see, and by the way, we want to see very little to no upper wick. It doesn't matter if it has a bottom wick or not, but very little to no upper wick. Just like here, there's no upper wick on this candle, right? Second candle that forms, we want to see, oh, okay. So we got that big green, right? And then the second candle that forms, we want to see a retracement, right? So the most the retracement can be to keep this pattern is 50%. It can be less than 50% retracement, but 50% is the most that we want to see a retracement. So for example, we see that big green. We do see that was about 50% retracement with this red candle, right? So we see those two, big green retracement candle. Then we see from here a break, and we want to buy there. We want to buy at the break of right here, right? So say instead of this candle going down, if this candle came up, then we would have bought in calls right when it broke 54.3. Does that make sense to you guys? Yeah. And then the same thing can happen, but with 4 bars, right? So we'll see big engulfing candle, 50% retracement. Then it may take, maybe 2 candles to get to that break there, right? As long as we don't see more than a 50% retracement, then we're good. If it takes more than 4 candles, though, I would probably stay out of it, but it's a 3 bar and 4 bar play is what those are called. Same thing works to the downside, just an inverse of it. So why does it do that? So basically, we see, buyers stepping in, bringing this big candle up. Then when on that retracement, we see people taking profit on that. And then on the third and fourth candles, we see buyers all of a sudden like, oh shoot, that just made a big move. It's dropped a little bit. Let me see if I can get in in case it keeps on moving up, right? So that would be why it happens. Yeah, for sure, man. I have to just delete all these drawings. Where do you put the exit then? So basically the exit would be, depending on how much you want to risk, you could either say the exit would be the length of that bullish engulfing, right? So let's go back to AMD. Let's say, for example, this ended up playing out. Your exit could either be, I guess there's three different options for your exits, right? So we measure out, let's see here, it's 53.8 to 54.3. So what's that? 50 cents. So we're going to take profit 50 cents off of this. So 54.3. So we're going to be taking profit right here, right? Or another thing you could do is you could say make a trailing stop loss, right? So you just say, I'm going to let this run, but I'm going to have a trailing stop loss 5% or 10%, right? Third exit. So for your stop loss, that would be a break of that 50% retracement. So if it goes down, what time chart do you like for this strategy? For that strategy, I would say probably you generally want probably like 5-minute candles. I've never used it on 1 hour candles. I don't think it's very common to see in 1 hour candles, but I mean, I guess this technically, you could call this a 3 bar play here, right? So we see that big green candle on the 1 hour. We saw 50% retracement. I guess this would technically be a 4 bar play, by the way, guys. Big green retracement. We see that next green coming up to retest that high of that big green. And then the fourth one would be breaking it. If you measured this out, you would say that is what, 321, 319. So let's just call it a $2 move, right? So 321. So we're saying we're going to be taking profit at 323. So then we would end up taking profit right here on this next green candle, 323. That makes sense to you guys? So I guess, I mean, theoretically, I think it works on all time frames, but I've only ever used it on the 5-minute charts personally. Perfect. I'm glad it's helped. Yeah, for sure, guys. You guys already know the VWAP strategy. Would have worked out really well here on LUV, right? Buy at the bounce of VWAP, whatever, quick scalp, stop loss is your VWAP. I've taught you guys that multiple times. You guys seem to really like the VWAP strategy. So, theoretically on Netflix right now, the VWAP strategy would be in play. Or Starbucks. Actually, I kind of want to play Netflix. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling risky. Definitely Mary Rose. Make sure that you are looking for big volume on that break though, as well. On that 3 bar play. Make sure that you are looking for some decent volume. Doesn't necessarily have to be big, but at least decent. You don't want low volume. Yeah, let me explain it in just a second here. I'm kind of debating whether or not to enter in Netflix here. Kind of thinking about it. I just want to see how this price action is going to do here. So now theoretically, if you're planning on doing the VWAP strategy, now is the time, guys, for Netflix. And I'm really thinking about it. I'm kind of tempted. Hmm. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna play this. Looks like Netflix might bounce here, guys. Wow. Yeah, I guess while we're waiting on Netflix, I'll check out that dark pool. What'd you say it was on? SPY? Let's check her out. 6:15 is when it happened at 10:22. Basically, what this is saying is they bought 250,900 shares for 304.38 each. And so they spent 76 million on SPY, is basically what the dark pool is telling us. Does that make sense? Did I explain that all right, Surya? You go that in Monopoly money. Yeah. I mean, once again, that's I can almost guarantee you that's some sort of hedge fund or something, right? That did that. So when SPY is trading at 300, what does this mean? So that means that they bought it at 304, right? So that means they got in for a more expensive price. Either they got in up here or they got in up here and they got filled for a more expensive price because of how many shares they wanted to buy. Yes, sir. I think that's just letting you know what people are, what their market sentiment is, stuff like that, right? So definitely useful. I don't know. I guess I probably wouldn't use it that much for options trading unless you see like a bunch of dark pool prints on the same stock, you know? Anyway, guys, I'm going to take profit on the Netflix VWAP bounce that we were talking about there. Did anybody play that Netflix VWAP bounce with me? No? Big sad. Big sad. That's all right. Okay, Peloton 3-bar play thingy. Um, yeah, it made us some good money, Mary. I got in at, let me tell you what exactly my entry and exits were. So I got in at 4.8 and I got out at 5.22 for Netflix. So I mean $40, not like a lot of money per contract, but it's whatever. Peloton 3-bar play. Um, so no, this would not be classified as a 3-bar play just because we see that this wick here came above this big engulfing. Does that make sense? Piton is chilling. Yeah, I was gonna say I just took profit on Piton personally. I had one runner left. I sold most of them down here for a loss, but I had one runner left that I kept, and it was just went positive. So key level on Dig. Oh, you're trying to say dish. I got you. What the frick? What was the entry that the key level alert gave? The Alpha AI. 33.22. Dude, these dudes are high. I mean, Gappa play for sure, but wowzers. That was some big volume. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe like 419, 34 calls, I suppose we could do. Holy smokes, the spreads are actually wild. Just kidding. I ain't getting in this. The spread is 1.5 to 3.3. That's a 100% difference in the spread. That's That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. That's absurd. I ain't messing with that. I sounded like a Karen for a second. Karen's my middle name, Kevin. Don't mess with me. Yeah. I want to actually talk to your mother, Kevin. Get her on. AMD VWAP bounces looking clean right now, guys. Oh, really, Kevin? What language does she speak? Oh, that's super cool, dude. I have some really good family friends that are from China. Hold up. AMD's now getting into MacBook Pros? Oh, that's wild. Dude, honestly, don't even mention BYND anymore. Don't even bring them up. Ugh. Buy point probably would have been like 148.63. So it's not that big above entry, but like I trying to stay safe today. After that Netflix play, I'm up 1.76% on my account. There's a gap up. Will they have high IV? Oh, it depends on the gap up, I suppose. But generally, the bigger the moves they start to make, the higher the IV gets. Um, when did you buy SPY calls, Kev? Oh, SPY is boosting right now. Oh, you did? Totally neat. That sometimes is a great play. A lot of times my swings I will sell at open because I find that they, have super high volatility, whatever, and they'll actually be worth more than later in the day just because the volatility is higher, meep. So yeah, that's definitely a good strategy. Dang, Kevin, why didn't you take profit when I did? Yeah, they were jumping pretty crazy like. Mhm. Yeah, Kev, I got out right around 4.5. I was happy about it. Oof, GK. When did you do that? Oh, that's an L. I'm sorry, bro. It'll get back up there though. I really am confident in AMD. I like this play a lot. We could see a huge gap up here soon on it. SPY seems to be absolutely boosting right now. Kind of crazy. Dude, GK though, I literally do that so often on Schwab. Like so often. It's so annoying. Also, by the way, guys, it does look like the market is starting to slow down quite a bit, which is kind of nice. Also, though, means that there's not many plays forming right now. Anyway, I will be right back. Give me like a minute and a half here. All right, well, guys, market seems pretty slow right now, but while we're waiting to see if any plays form, you guys have any questions? We can do a little Q&A. I can teach you guys some stuff if you want me to. Nothing? Can I explain what makes you so confident on the AMD play? Sure. So first off, it's definitely a very bullish stock in my opinion. Um, like we were looking at the sweeps and stuff like that. It's the sweeps are almost all calls. Like I was looking at the option sweeps. There was like 30 sweeps, and there was only one put sweep on it. Another thing about it is basically if we go out to like the 1 hour candles, for example, if you can see this, there's a huge symmetrical triangle on AMD right now, right? We saw that it bounced right off of that today, right off of that trend line support. Um, So basically, that's what's making me so bullish on it. We could possibly see a 3-bar play here on AMD too, by the way, guys. Of course, that wick kind of ruins it, but we could still see something like that play out on the 1-hour candles. Um, anyway, though, that's what makes me so bullish on AMD. Also, they've got all their things, their whatever it's called, um, like chips or whatever, going into those new PS4 and Xbox consoles, as well as apparently into MacBooks now as well. So that's why I'm so confident in them personally. As long as it basically stays above this trend line support, I'm staying in them. Yeah, of course, Mary. All right, I'll answer Surya and then I'll answer Meep. General market direction. I mean, it looks like SPY is trading above that 300 mark as well as above its 200 moving average. So that should be a bullish indication. Um, it looks like the MACD is about to cross back over, all of that stuff. So in my opinion, I guess I would say I'm bullish on it right now. Do I think it should be where it's at? Probably not. Um, however, yeah, I would call myself pretty bullish on it in general, just because of trading psychology, stuff like that, and the technicals on it. So I would say I'm bullish. The Russell 2K though is a totally different story. They've been getting absolutely slaughtered, it seems. Um, QQQ as well. I like QQQ a lot. I'm probably more bullish on QQQ than I am on SPY, personally. QQQ is basically at those highs before coronavirus again already. Um, what is some basic core TA we can do to find take profit, stop loss, or support and resistance? So the most basic technical analysis you guys need to know is support and resistances, right? So basically, for example, easy support that we can see here. I shouldn't call it just support. I like to call these supply and demand zones, right? Because we see bounces off of these either way. But for example, on AMD here, we see off of this 53.53 mark, we see 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 3 bounce, 4 bounce, 5, whatever, 6 here. So that shows that this is a important mark. The market tends to react once when AMD hits that 53.53 area. You could even say the 53.5 just to make it a bit easier to remember. So stuff like that, common support and resistances. Same thing was going there for SQ, right? We saw, let's actually go to the 5-minute candles for this. This one's more so an intraday one that I was hoping to play. But, over here, we saw that this floor was very reliable on SQ. It kept on bouncing off of this the whole trading day. Bounced off of it 2 more times here. And then when it broke it big and went up pretty big. So, yeah, I think that's a pretty easy explanation of common support and resistances. Basically, you're looking at prices that the market seems to react to, either up or down, whatever. And so you're also generally going to want to take profit on those. Another way to take profit is recent closes, right? So we see recent closes or opens. So we see here SQ opened at 89.14, right? So we can say that's probably a place that it's going to react to here. So if we were long on it, that's probably where we would end up taking profit. Same with highs of days, lows of days, whatever. All of those are different things that you can use. One book that, if you're really trying to learn that, if you're serious about trading, I would suggest a book called Advanced Techniques in Day Trading, and it's by Andrew Aziz. It's really good, and it explains support and resistances really well. I personally love the book. Did that explain your question okay, Meep? Yeah, of course. I mean, the market seems really slow, so I'm not really feeling like risking getting into anything right now. The name of the book, yeah. So it's called Advanced Techniques in Day Trading, and it's by Andrew Aziz, Aziz. Really good, guys. Yeah, it's a great book. Probably one of my favorites. I don't think they have the ebooks on it, so it's only, yep, that's it. Exactly, BAG. You can only buy it, an actual book. You can't get it online. So really good though. I would 100% suggest it. Anyway, guys, if there's no more questions, I think I'm probably going to end the session today. Doesn't really feel like there's much going on in the market. If you played that Netflix VWAP bounce with me, it's made some pretty good money. So it's giving you a Kindle option. Oh, that's good. Yeah, of course, Syria. Anyway, guys, great trading day. Uh, I'll see if there's anything happening during power hour, but I doubt it personally. Um, all right. I'll see you guys